What were medieval Europe's warrior monk orders? Imagine a world where faith and fighting went hand in hand, where monks took up swords to defend their beliefs. That's exactly what warrior monk orders did during the Middle Ages. These groups emerged mainly during the Crusades, a series of religious wars aimed at reclaiming the Holy Land. They combined the strict life of monks with the skills of knights, creating a unique blend of prayer and combat. Their main goal was to protect pilgrims traveling to Jerusalem and defend Christian territories from enemies. One of the most famous orders was the Knights Templar. They started around 1115 in the Holy Land, founded by French knights like Hugues de Payens. Their initial mission was to escort pilgrims safely to sacred sites. They set up their headquarters at the Temple of Solomon, which gave them their name. The Templars trained as soldiers but also lived under monastic rules, taking vows of poverty, chastity, and obedience. Over time, they became very wealthy, owning lands across Europe and developing early banking systems to help crusaders transfer money. Their influence grew so much that King Philip IV of France saw them as a threat and had many of them arrested and disbanded in the early 1400s. The Knights Hospitaller, also known as the Order of St. John, began around 1070 in Jerusalem. They started as a hospital caring for sick pilgrims. Later, they became a military order, with knights fighting in battles and members tending to the wounded. They played a vital role in defending Crusader states and maintaining hospitals across the Holy Land and Europe. Their focus was both spiritual and martial, living by monastic rules while also fighting to protect Christian interests. Another group was the Knights of St. Lazarus, founded shortly after the Hospitallers. They specialized in caring for lepers, many of whom were knights or lay people infected with the disease. Some of these knights were lepers themselves, and their order combined military duties with caring for those suffering from leprosy. They fought to defend Christian territories while also providing medical aid. The Teutonic Knights began around 1190 during the Third Crusade. They started as a hospital order helping pilgrims and the sick but soon became a powerful military force. They focused on campaigns in Eastern Europe, fighting pagan tribes, and establishing a territory along the Baltic Sea. Their efforts shaped the region's borders for many years and helped spread Christianity into parts of what is now Poland and the Baltic states. The Knights of Calatrava formed in Spain around 1158 during the Reconquista. Their main task was to defend Christian lands from Muslim forces. They were linked to the Cistercian monastic order, which emphasized strict discipline and religious devotion. These knights played a big role in the Christian reconquest of Andalusia and grew to be one of the largest military orders in Europe. These warrior monk groups were unique because they combined religious vows with military training. They answered mainly to the Pope, not secular rulers, giving them a lot of independence. Their members lived like monks but fought like knights, embodying a mix of faith and martial skill. During the Crusades, they protected pilgrims, fought in battles, managed castles, and controlled land and resources. Their power was both spiritual and political, shaping medieval Europe's history in many ways. In essence, these orders showed how medieval Europe saw faith and warfare as two sides of the same coin, creating institutions that fought for their religion while living by monastic ideals.